I don't know if I'm back yet. I think my stream, my Wi-Fi just crashed. Uh-oh. But I don't know if it's live. It is, I think. Is it? Some sources say yes, some stuff says no. Okay, I'm gonna have to test it again. Messages seem to be going through. I need to refresh that. I think I need to refresh that as well. Okay, YouTube doesn't seem to be telling me the right stuff. But okay, if I go there we go. Okay, I think we're back. Apologies for that. Anyway, stuff seems to be working. We're back, I think. Anyway, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna refresh that page again. Oh, no. Fully refresh. Alright, I think we're back. Anyway, that was a small technical difficulty. I hope it does not happen again, but my computer is acting up. Anyway, we were basically saying that we were just going through interviewing them, you know. We didn't really have much to say. No one's said anything relatively interesting since we talked to Kyoko about her GCSE in detectives. And you see, Sakura asked all three. Oh, now we're getting something interesting. Speak of the devil. Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her, you know where? Right here in the rec room. My controller's disconnected. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth! I heard it from Sakura herself! And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. Just wanted to have a little talk, and this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, even, this never would have happened. I am not so sure about that sentence. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Oh, he's the mastermind of regrets. Stop lagging, you're literally an offline game. It's my controller, isn't it? It is my controller. I'm seeing it flashing in front of me. Like, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon. Oh, Dookie, welcome back. I think there was a Wi-Fi problem, but I'm glad you're still here watching. And this is Danganronpa. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. So, you want to go talk to Hero, Knife, Genocide Killer, Jack, and V, who is not going to say a thing. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. It's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what I said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says you didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Hello, hope you have fun playing Danganronpa. Tulip 5, welcome to the stream. I'm loving it so far. It's been so long since I've been on this game. I decided to come here with like a sore throat, where I have to do voice acting for the characters, but I still enjoy it all the same. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Hold on a second. I was checking that I turned on the RGB on my headphones. It makes it look cool on stream. Okay, thanks. Byakuya's account has been added. So, do I have to go confirm everything? The music is a bit loud. Do you think you could lower it from the game? I can lower it, yes. How does that sound? I think the music balancing is the only thing I cannot fully get right. It differs from stream to stream. But I think better, thank you. You're welcome. It's good. The audio's balanced. Let's go. That's the one thing I need to check every single time, and I still do it wrong. The shards of glass. That does not look like glass. That looks like what's it called? Blood. It's got all around the chair Sakura is sitting on. The glass is all red. And these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle. So for a bottle to break like that, it has to have been cracked bang across someone's head, which lines up with the thing that I said in the Monokuma file, someone getting hit in the head. So this must have originally been a bottle. Wow, Makoto, thank you for telling us that very useful information. I don't think I could have told that before, you know. Honestly. Makoto is like, ugh, the glass was tainted with blood, clearly. That's what I'm thinking, like, come on now. Huh? There's something else on the ground in the glass. Oh, I thought we were going to talk about that sweet wrapper I can see. It's a figure, it fits in the palm of my hand, and it's Monokuma playing chess. It's a Monokuma figure. How is that relevant? What? Ugh, anyway, let's go to this candy shop. This looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. I'm a confectionery genius, innit? Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. Hold on a second. So, you went to the nurse's office because Genocide Jack attacked you. But why did you give? Some people might come in here and spoil stuff. Hopefully that... the text cut off on my screen. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. I have protection against spoilers for the weirdest reason, but I'm not going to say. If it does happen to happen, it happens. But I hope people don't, because it'll just ruin the experience for others. But hey ho, wonderful, wonderful. So after we left the nurse's office, so you went to the nurse's office, got a candy wrapper, got a sweet for all your troubles, you know. It's like the dentist. When you go, they give you a sticker. Why would you give your sweet to someone else? That's... Doesn't she like candy as well? Like she's a sugar tooth. Sugar tooth? Sweet tooth. What's that? Thank you, Tulip, for the follow, and the stream alert worked. That stream alert, I love looking at that. Thank you for the follow. Let's go. She gave that candy to Sakura, even though you're the sweet tooth. Why? Why? I found a big box of it. Oh, that's why, because you already had about 50 anyway. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box. Okay, I was right. You are a sweet tooth, but you gave it because you had so many. Anybody. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to go to chess to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they lost all the flavor. I found that a bit too funny doing that voice, honestly. There's blood. Oh, I don't know what beverage is pink. No beverage is pink. I can't equate this to anything. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why it's so far away from where she died? What if it's just not her blood? Simple, you know? It's the killer's blood or something. Do a DNA test. The Pepto-Bismol blood. I remember hearing that. Pepto-Bismol, that's what I have to use. Although I've never seen Pepto-Bismol in my life. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood, which I think is a key thing of bleach or poisoning or something. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure, so it would have caused her to vomit blood. The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Never be a Dr. Makoto, because I'm pretty sure that is not how it works. Not a chance. See? Even Miyaki knows.
that's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Am I done here? I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible. Okay, so we're not. How do I check? Okay. Okay. Now the Monokuma figure makes sense, you know? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Not nursery rhyme. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. There is also an additional one missing apart from the one that is broken. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? That is the least of your problems at this point in time, my guy. It's no different from your standard shape in a bottle. It's a high-pitched voice for this. Oh, you know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Is that all we're getting from it? Come on. I feel like I'm finally started to Nasha, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the fire emojis. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. There's clearly two missing. One is on the ground, one is with the killer. Who could it be? Why are we not suspicious of Aoi, you know? Like, red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Wow. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle. I wonder how you could have come to this conclusion, Makoto. It was not, that was a very smart deduction, yeah, for sure. Shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. The YouTube chat is going crazy right now. Monokuma, not Monokuma, Makoto, don't ever do any sort of GCSE exam. You would be terrible at reasoning. You would need extra time, I'm sorry. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. Protenzyme X. Kima A-2.
So...
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments, which actually it's not, and you rarely need to be drinking protein because it won't actually be used in your body. Bit of biology for you there.
Wow.
I learned that once. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. Oh, see? Even Kirigiri is backing me up. It's not really that helpful. It really isn't. I know. But still, this protein can, it's got a label on it that says Chem A2. Are we not gonna like mention the protein and protein-enzyme? Like, come on now. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
Where they have hydrochloric acid and other stuff. But that's strange. Huh? What is it? You see, what's scattered around the can? Glass. Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. So let me try and remember back to the last stream, which was, I don't even know how long ago. Did we break into the room and then someone went to call? Did we go away and leave the crime scene? I don't remember. Because if we did, someone came in and planted some evidence. If we didn't and we left someone standing by, that person may have planted evidence. Or, my train of thought, hold on a second. Or someone just planted evidence, I don't know. I lost it, I had something. I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Here's one I made earlier. Important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Empty protein drink. Okay, bam. Is that you done? I need to examine the crime scene as much as possible. Is that door going to take me out of the room, or is it just going to be evidence? This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is a smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door, for eliminating all the things that Kirigiri said. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself, or what the door is connected to. Ah, what's this chair? Why you want to look at this chair? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. Blah 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 blah. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair has any special depth to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no other reason the door didn't also. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, my days, Makoto! This is simple. Just get the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Okay, fair enough. Reasoning that last sentence. But that whole thing was jibber jabber. Is the clock broken? Does it give us a time of attack? It's around 1 o'clock right now. So it was about an hour ago. Then Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Thank you. Well, was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? I forgot that happened. I still don't fully remember what happened. We moved Alter Ego around? Where do we move Alter Ego to? I don't remember. What is that? Hand marks. Let's go. Huh? The lock is open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint. Thank you, Makoto.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Watermelon. Looks like someone touched the inside of the door locker and left it a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. But now you say that, it sounds too obvious. It sounds too easy.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point. I don't know how you remember that. That probably would have slipped my mind.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does the handprint mean? Is it a decoy? Decoy. Anyway, move on.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you will go in my place. She's decided. She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. I'm excited for Yasuhiro Hagakure. Genocide Jill is just Genocide Jill, you know. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Really? Why would they go back to their rooms? Sprint Makoto. Alright, let's see who's first. They're all at the end of the... Oh, Genocide Jill is first. I remember. Press the doorbell. Ding. I'm not going to try. It didn't work. And after a few seconds... Is it Genocide Jill hiding? Yeah, it is. Who do we want to talk to, though? Is it Toko or Genocide Jill? Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
Actual
so you're
voice
back to
acting.
normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. The music is surely the best part of this game. Oh, I have to do something. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Let's go. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. That's the wrong voice. Forget that ever happened. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, already told me she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to be with Master too? I just said 2, did I? I guess now it's totally obvious. Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I could put myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice. You said the exact same line for Byakuya. Get it in you. Come on now. This is it. This is game time. Life on the line. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. That Toko quickly retreated into her room. And I guess that's our evidence, our infallible, non-disputable evidence. Does this do anything? Is it locked? This is Sakura's room. And that's all you're going to say. Are you going to say that about this is Leon's room? Okay, fine. Yasuhiro. My guy Yasuhiro. Come on now. Press the doorbell. Ding dong. Yasuhiro Hagakure.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just want to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that? What, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? Yeah, my dude. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oka told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too, so you're the only one that actually went. My guy. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Only time me and Makoto were the same like that. Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others like, in person. Never be a liar, Yasuhiro. Come on now. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So you went and met with Sakura. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Oka was when Hina got her and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Well, in here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. He was feeling around his many pockets. Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. He's definitely in one of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something float to the ground, so that went out of Hero's pocket. Because the wind he was dusted back up again.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, this is a bit of trash I've got to throw out. Trash. Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre has to meet with me, but I never win. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Why are they all hiding? Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. I don't want Hiro to die, because I love doing his voice. Hiro said that was just distractions. No way, we saw that. We saw that. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime. What? Maybe I should find out about the protein can we found and Q. Someone else. Interesting. Come on. Sure, it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? What do you mean, where should I? Why are we going back to the crime scene? We have just looked at it for like 10 minutes. We do not need to go back there yet. Come on. I'm going straight up to the chem lab. We do not need to be up here. Where's the chem lab? Physics lab? Maybe it'll be near that. Let's teleport here. As Makoto has awakened some abilities, just not the best ones. What's that? That's the 3rd floor. I don't remember where this chemistry lab is, I'll be honest. That's the art in it. So isn't... Oh, I can't with this place, you know. It's not around here, is it? That's a wreck. That's the rec room. There is nothing there. That's the stairs. The music, honestly. Okay, maybe it's over here. I was very close to it. Physics. Could it be in here? There is definitely a room called the lab, isn't there? And I'm just being really ridiculous. I can't remember where it is. Do I have a 4th floor? Yeah, I do. It's probably on here then. Why is this chemistry lab? Oh, it's here. Oh, back here! Flipping heck. Put on your smiles, gentlemen. We're going into the master's room. It is literally just a lab. Ah, Miyagi. What? Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was yes, sir, I understand. Oh, flipping heck. This guy, man. Hey, you got anything now? I'm gonna bother you now. That's what you deserve. So, did you find out anything? Somehow I can sense him saying leave me alone without even having to say it. Alright. What was it? It was Chem B, wasn't it? It was a Chem B bottle. No, it was Chem A bottle, so it should be in the Chem A. This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Oh, so you really needed me to like... First off, that was not there on the floor before. We went back and that was not there. And whoever made that mess, we know the size of your feet. Come on now. And depending on the treads on your feet as well, we can definitely figure out who this was. Excuse me. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Do not take DT if you are only just realizing that. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Incriminating evidence, you know? There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. It better not leave a footprint. Are we not going to talk about these footprints? There we go. These are footprints. Wow. They're only in front of the left shelf, which makes sense because it's Chem A that they went to get. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? Come play RS, bro. Bro, I'm busy. I'm not playing right now. There's no match right now. There's no match. I'll be on RS later. Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? Of course he does. He doesn't want to do any work himself. How kind of you to offer? With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. What does he actually want me to do again? How do these footprints work? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. Why are we sketching out a floor plan? Like for real? So I got to work and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Is your talent art? Your talent isn't... Talent might be art, it's not terrible. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. We could have told this from looking at the footprints. Oh my days, they came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be
It's certainly
Makoto. Are they
possible.
yours? No!
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Bigaki said. I've seen your feet do appear to be too big. Makoto's like 5'4". There's no way he's got that big feet. Let me see, can I check? Yes. Yeah, he's 5'3". There's no way he's got that big feet. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately! But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. You better not step on them, my guy. The bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf, which clearly has to have fallen from C, which matches it. It says C4 on it. Not the explosive, but the identification label. It looks like the bottle has a name on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th... Hold on a second. Okay, I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled
So in other
at that
words,
time. That's right, it could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Salt of the powder has been added to the truth bullets. And let's go. We should probably take a good hard look at that powder. Don't poison yourself. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. We said that. There's also remains. I feel like we've also said that. Mostly we've also said that. It looks like some we've also said that. 4 times. Come on. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. We've also... Okay, so we're reviewing. Okay, fine, I'll give you it. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Nice, a summary. So if I didn't play any of the past 5 minutes, I would have known what's going on. I don't know why I'm being so aggravated towards Danganronpa today. Nah, I'm just feeling it. It's just funny to do. Alright, let's check MC. On this shelf is... Oh look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All these containers on the shelf are labelled with the levels. The levels, the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Oh, what about this one? Is this section B? Oh, so on this shelf is... Looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. Read the bottles. They're reagents, but simply they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have we lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of hard? He's literally giving you a compliment. He would say that he would much rather be bliss. What, do you think studying science and maths are no practical application in the real world? I'll have you know that I went to every single top state uni in the country, and I learned STEM for 4 years at every one, since the age of 2 years old. What have you done for your life?
that's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All these containers on this shelf are labelled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit, section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have too much to worry about this shelf. Well, they could have put something in. They could have used the reagents on another chemical. Let's see what's on this shelf. There is a mix. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. And the next line is going to be, but wait, Chem C! All the containers are labelled with shelf. Can you... Huh? But wait, there we go. Lunch has been consumed. Get that lunch! Go for it! Lunch. Don't put chemicals in your lunch. This is a statement certified by the whatever chemical organization of Twitch. I didn't say that, not of Twitch. I didn't just say that. Anyway, forget that ever happened. There's one bottle certified Makoto statement. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? Not a chance. I should try to find more about this shelving unit. Looks like, oh my days, it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sako must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. That is a cross-contamination, and that cannot occur in the kitchen, I mean the cooking lab. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? That's definitely something going on there. Alright, Chem Lab shelf. I feel like Monokuma is about to say something. I've already taken a good look at the Chem Lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alright, fine. Is Byakuya still here? Yep. Has he got anything to say? Is he still in his
I see.
Koto, I admit you have a good eye for spotting useful clues, but you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. We'll take what we can get from this man. Anyway, back to... Yes, this room. So, let us head over here. Oh, so we were right next to the physics lab that I had wanted to check the entire time, and I ran through all of it for absolutely no reason. This is a massive school. No school, I hope, is actually like this. But maybe there is. Rec room, not the game. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's see. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Told Kyoko what Niro told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming we didn't go see her. It is all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying? Kono, you said this yourself. But I cannot say anything else until I know otherwise. So for now, it must be a fact. You knew that.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles have nothing to do with each other. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Oh my days. So you said what three things? The thing with the blood, the person with the blood, and what? I missed it. Oh, yeah, I know what the Monokuma bottles. That's not. Why does the word Monokuma look so bunched up? Why does it all look so bunched up if it's in yellow and bold? Come on now. Anyway, yeah. So basically, there's three stuff on this side of the room. Let's get Makoto to recognize the obvious first. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Ah, maybe it's how Monokuma was put inside the bottle. Oh wow, very helpful for our investigation. Makoto is actually thinking. And Kyoko's gonna have to help you. Oh no. Makoto. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the buttons. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Kyoko must be a good primary teacher if she can put up with Makoto's just, like, lack. There's also chess pieces, but I already saw that earlier. I didn't see that these ones are chess pieces. What was it earlier that we picked up? Can I check? Yes, I can. I guess that's why it was there. So we had a horse. So I guess there's 6 pieces, apart from the king and the queen. And you got the rook, you got the castle, you got the bishop, that's a king actually. You got the horse, and then you got the queen. So yeah. Makoto, have you never played a game of chess? Look at that stare. That stare tells you everything you need to know. You really messed up here, Makoto. Come on. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No, it's not. Whoa, guilt tripping. No answer. I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Yeah, it's free. In the UK, anyway. Monokuma bottle has been updated in truth. It's common sense! To a degree. What degree? What degree are we talking about? I'm saying... quadrilateral angles and a quadrilateral at up to 360 degrees. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Making sure I'm not spreading misinformation on the internet. Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottle that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? I just want to hit you over the head and see if you vomit blood. Is that okay? Experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He's not even considered about the fact that he's just been asked to collect a broken glass up. He doesn't care.
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to... Just leaving. What? I really don't know what this is about, but what just do I have? Let's just do it. Took up the broom, dustpan got to work. Okay, at least he did it safely. I fully expected him to kind of just like... cut his hand on the glass or something. Just to finish. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we testing if the glass breaks due to chemicals?
In other words...
Oh, I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected. And one of the Monokuma metals that's still intact. You think some of the glass has been removed? Fair enough. Didn't look like it was a whole bottle, did it? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Never take Makoto to the lab. First, let's compare the weight of two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which means Monokuma went to the effort of designing them so that they would be the same. Because think about it. Usage 300 grams. Because the chess pieces, surely they weigh differently, you know. I
In
doubt
other
they're the same.
words.
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Monokuma figurines inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect
So
the
then-
weight. Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might you expect to see? Well, a normal assumption. Who said that last line? Sorry? Was it Kirigiri? I kinda... Well, a normal assumption would be... either they'll balance out or the piece I collected will be lighter. So my best to get them all, but there's a chance I'm gonna miss
So
some here and
then-
there. Okay then, let's give it a try. The bag is adding extra weight, oh no! Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? Ah. Okay. I've made an illegal link. I'm not telling you guys just yet, just as I thought.
In
Watch.
other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put us all together.
hey,
And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Does that mean that 2 bottles were destroyed instead of 1? It'll come in handy in the investigation. Kyoko will give us a hint. Not Monokuma. Kyoko, not Kyoko. Makoto is a bit slow sometimes. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Watch the clue just be the Cluedo edition part 5. Oh, this magazine is upside down. It's also very similar to a photo that we've seen before. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? You just asked him to look at a magazine stack. What if he just sees something that is an interesting thing to read? Yeah, Makoto is very capable of doing that. Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Oh, flipping heck. Toko, on one of the pages in the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bloody letters. It said Toko. Could this be a dying message? I doubt it.
correct.
And then wherever you found it, Kyoko, is this?
So,
It's indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
However-
That gives Makoto flashbacks. See, the killer is trying to get Makoto to have PTSD during the trial so that his whatever skills don't get in the way of you getting away with it. Aha, I see where we're going. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was only like that when I found it a while ago. Yeah, but then you returned it upside down. You tampered with the ground scene. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking, or for Makoto. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. And she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Slow as all your horses. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to go on to the killer. Go on to the killer. It just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Because we saw that last time. Well, that was a different case. Alright, last call of the Kyoko trio. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's
just a
body.
second.
Wow. Just staring off into space is going to help you figure anything out? Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recall the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still sometimes I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. Oh, you know, back in the day, I used to kill a few people. Yeah, that's why I know.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
I imagine because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Okay, what? Oh, I love this game sometimes. That's so funny. Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Oh, that's the powder. But the thing that concerns me, this means that the powder was dropped while Sakura was standing there. Sakura didn't step in it, or at least not at first. Just her foot was covered by it and left an outprint. But that means that Makoto has bigger shoe size than Sakura Ogami. Really?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on it? It's step. Yeah, Kyoko's a footballing genius, you know. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder's clear, but one. Only one.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It seems-
She has little faith. it would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting
Correct.
thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. We could have figured out the hands one. Come on now, cut us some slack. He could have seen that. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Bing. Bong. See, the thing with this, right? It wasn't that long. It's barely going to be an hour. But I am going to have to go at the end of this hour. So, we're going to cut it short here. That's our investigation done. And that was my very hasty return. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think now is a good time to save. But, you know, since I've come back now, you do realise that it means I will be back very soon. You know, Danganronpa ain't going to be unfinished for long. And we still got Ace Attorney to play as well. So, if you guys are excited, please stay in tune. Thank you, Tulip, for the follow. That takes us to a grand total of 12 followers, I think. We're going up in the world. Let's go. And also, thanks YouTube for the viewers. That is really appreciated. That will help me with my statistics so much. But I think we've reached the end, guys, of this stream for today. Can I get to an hour? Probably not. How am I going to waste 3 minutes? You know, let's see what we can do. Let's go visit some stuff. You know, options. This is what we like to do. Just to tick it over to an hour. Just so it looks nice, you know. 57 minutes, 58 minutes. It's not good enough. My intro is like 2 minutes long. So, oh, but there was a stream before this as well. It's fine. Oh well. For all the people that are here, there will be another stream for Danganronpa very soon. We've got to finish this. Also, we've got to finish Ace Attorney. I didn't really do much of that. I made a video on it once. Maybe I should start streaming it. Tell me if you think that. Also, I've got tons of videos you guys will be watching. I will be working on more videos for the future. Don't worry about it. And I've got another project in the works. Don't worry about it. I am back. I'm coming back. And you are ready. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all of the socials. I've been posting memes recently about how I was returning. Look, I'm here. I told you. It would happen. How much time have I wasted? I wasted another minute. So we got 1 more minute to waste. And I'm going to use that with my outro and everything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for viewing today's stream. And what's my outro? Hold on a second. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Wait. Not that one. Sorry. I'm figuring out how to do this again. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.